Here we are back in town. So I was listening to the Tupac PDF yesterday. So there it says there were different music companies merging. So they were like throwing out of the game one of those music companies, and that Tupac, when he died afterwards, he sold like 6 more albums. So it always helps to get money flowing if someone dies. The same with Michael Jackson. Then he was like listing all those people that had to do with Tupac and the genealogy of Tupac as well. So to me it's pretty much believable that it's like, yeah, he states. So that one has never died. It was make-believe, and it was also funny how they were discrediting the blacks because he was wearing like in the burlesque shows, they wear this corset, and then there was a picture of him in the bathtub. He had soap all over him, but it said like, what did it say? You know, he had tattoos that were very easy to read. So like, if I get a tattoo, I don't get it for others, so they'd be able to read what I got written on my stomach. But he has tattoos like that, so they were painted on tattoos. Now he's living a totally different life. So in that PDF, he said Oprah is related to Elvis, like closely related, not like distant relatives. That was funny. And I mean Oprah Winfrey, and I'm talking about Elvis Presley. So there is another PDF by Miles Mattis where he's comparing the Elvis pictures, and he comes up with the statement that there are 2 Elvis. There's one that has a mole on his chin, and he's got a slightly longer face, so he's not as good looking as the one with a rounder face. So the one with a round face is in all the movies, but he isn't such a good singer. And the one that has got this pointed, longish face, because he's got a longer chin, that one is the one that sings better. So we always knew that there were twins, Elvis Aaron something, but he's now saying, yeah, also, you know, there is a PDF, I haven't read it lately, but once I was. So I was also comparing those pictures, and he's right. It's maybe like with the Dolly's braces, soon you're not gonna find any pictures anymore that are not doctored. So by doctored, he means that haven't been worked on, so that there is another outcome. So if you have the PDF Dolly's braces, there is a movie, and in there a character called Dolly had braces, but now in all the Mandela effect talks, the braces are gone. So they must have bought all the videos so that they could remove the braces, or vice versa. I'm not so interested in that Mandela effect. But then the Leonardo da Vinci picture that got sold for a lot of money, just like the Rothkos. Few pictures that are around are sold for high prices. That PDF I read, well, I was listening to it while I was going back and forth in the house, going, what can I throw away, you know. And so I went like throwing away the plastic mat, and then that wood chopping device had to go, and then, you know, I was just like going, And then I was throwing away the yogurt that I had carried up the day before, and 3 feta cheese. So it's like, I don't want to have stuff at home. Get it? I'm like, I don't want to have lots of food and lots of this and that at home, because the more food I have at home, the more I eat. Because once bored at night, I'm not gonna continue working on the movie script, because the movie script probably will be done by the end of the year. Even if I don't get all the pictures that I'm dreaming of, like the Aurora Borealis in Norway, and I mean, I don't have to have them in the movie script. It would have been nice even to have a trip up there, and I can do it. Once I'm really done with the movie script, I can go, oh yeah, now it's uploaded, and I can just wait for another 3 months and think about publishing it later on. But the very problem is, on Books on Demand, they got a lot of problems. Like 2 weeks ago, a book by me, which is just the number 13, disappeared from the list of books. And then it took me 2 weeks. I wrote 10 emails by now. Like, I wrote 1 email 2 weeks ago, and then after a week I wrote another one, and now that it's been 2 weeks, I wrote like 5 onto every email of them. But the very thing is, they're not answering, and so I logged in again, and now my email isn't even associated with an account on there anymore. It's always problems with that Books on Demand thing. So, do they have computer problems? Do they have, what's the matter? And I cannot even phone them, because those morons have arranged something. So last time when I had problems with the preview being out, I was not able to get through. So I'm not even trying, to have this woman called Barnes, or someone that just pretends to be a Meyer, it's probably not even his name, on the phone, and then argue about why can I not log in. Either they got computer problems, they don't want to admit that, or they threw me out. I don't know. I'll see. I have published 6 books on there, and even if they throw me out, all those 6 books, I got 1 copy, so I don't mind. They have to deposit each one in a German library, so they have done that by now. So now I'm just like, okay, let's wait another week and then another one to see what's happening with the account. Because since my email is not associated with an account, I cannot log in. So yeah. It's again, like they sent me a book and it was totally wrong printed. It had stripes on all the pictures, so they sent me 3 books instead of 1 to replace the faulty one. And then, so that one was fine. So they always create problems, So publishing my movie script on there, I'm not really fond of. It's a cheap company just making quick money from people that want to have a book out that they're gonna buy themselves for their families, and not really, they are not advertising my book, or so now, yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Like every Monday I'm like, okay, let's write an email, and they're not even answering. So they used to answer when I was writing about the wrong printed book. So I don't know. I'm gonna make a video soon about I'm gonna tell them. So then if you're not answering me, now it's been 2 weeks, I'm gonna make a video on the wrong printed book, and I put it on BitChute, YouTube, Pornhub, wherever I can. I will just create accounts every day. Like every day I will have a new email and I will create a lot of accounts and just put it up everywhere. And ask people to download it and to save it onto their drives and just make big mayhem out of a fault, because no one wants to have books someone is ordering and then once these people get that book, it's a wrongly printed book and you cannot correct that. If the people don't trust your work, they will go, oh yeah, she's not done the photos correctly, so that's why there are all these stripes. But no, it's that they printed it like this. It's just so annoying. So that one I'm waiting for, and then there is this judge thing I'm still waiting for. Now it's been a week, now I'll see then. And then I want to play the lottery just to get a lot of money to travel and not to have to go to prison for 2 days. And then I want to, what else, we're about in the valley, so oops, I gotta change the batteries. Whenever I get here, I'm very close to having a coffee and ice cream and croissants and all of that. So walking uphill, it's always, I'm only about here. What a nice day, huh? So actually I have no problems. It's that books on demand thing, it's that judge thing for 200 Swiss francs, so no problem at all. And then the moving, I want to move to a place where it's easy to have stuffs delivered to me, and I want to see lakes and rivers in the summer. So even that one is no problem. I don't need to move. And then you had a gallery. I want to find a gallery that will sell my stuff. And then also the Euro Millions I will use on advertising my music album. The movie script I'm writing until the end of the year, so that's no problem. I'll probably do it until then. See ya!